What is up, everybody? Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today we are continuing the Mariners season. We're 134 games in. We're 80-54 so far. I would be surprised if we hit I would be surprised if we hit 100 wins. I think going 20-8 over the last 28 games is a bit much to ask, especially with some of the competition that we have. But hey, never say never. And we've been playing pretty well. We lead this series 2-0 over the Detroit Tigers, 70-64. We have Justus Sheffield on the mound. He has a slightly under 4 ERA with a 9-9 record. Tyler Alexander is 10-8 with a 3.93 record. So we got pretty even pitching as far as records and ERAs are concerned. This has been an explosive series for the offense. A lot of home runs, a lot of runs scored. Kind of coming from behind. We're not falling too far behind, but we gave up a run. We got the run back. We gave up another run. We got the run back and a few more. We were able to tack on some more runs. Played pretty well defensively. It's been good here in Detroit, and that's what I was hoping to see. They are, above 500 team. I thought maybe we'd be able to have this help us get into some level of rhythm before we enter a series against the Cleveland Guardians. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Cavaliers. The Cleveland Guardians, though, we will see them starting tomorrow for a weekend series. We struggled against them last time. Hopefully we can perform a little bit better, but we'll see how that goes. Taking a quick look at the standings, we are 7-3 in our last 10. The Astros are 5-5 in their last 10. So we gain a couple of games on them and push them to 5 games back in the AL West. Wild card, they're still in good position. Nobody's really moving except for the Rays. They are the team that's been kind of slowly but surely clipping their way up in the standings. They're a game and a half out of the second wild card spot. They are better than both the Astros and the Yankees in their last 10 and most of the other teams here on this screen. I think actually they're the best team on that screen. So, hey, maybe it gets interesting. They are, let's see, game and a half back of the Yankees. They're 5.5 back in that division. But there you go. Little update there. We'll jump on in to play game number 3 of this series. We are on the Veteran Plus hitting difficulty. Hopefully we can... Oh, they're using Matt Manning, actually. 5-5 with a 3.76 ERA. Okay. I noticed that up above. I was like, oh, that's a weird... That's not right. Not what I just read. We're going to Comerica Park. We have Justus Sheffield. And now we do our dance right-handed pitcher here. Ketel Marte. We did tinker around with the lineup a little bit yesterday. Kind of throwing in some different guys. Oh, we do have Kyle Raleigh and we have Evan White as well. These are our September call-up guys. So we have the expanded rosters throughout the month of March. They will not go with us into the postseason. So you know what? I think I actually will leave Jake Fraley in the lineup today. It's not quite the speed I'm used to, but that is okay. We have a double right. I could throw that in there, and that way it at least alternates. All right. Baseball every day, 7 p.m. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. John
A couple of
Shelby
the baseball
alongside
videos have
Chris
done
Singleton.
well lately.
So the Seattle
A baseball
Mariners
game has
taking the
68
first
views,
games of
which
this
is
series, and today they'll
a
go
lot
for
more
the
than I
sweep.
usually
They
see.
played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about
Here
set
is
to
our
go
starting
now.
pitcher, the one that we're
Today's
facing
starting
today.
pitcher,
Matt Manning, 2 starts with a
What should we keep
5-5
an eye on
record,
here with him?
376 on the ERA, 115 innings pitched, 111 hits, a whip of 125 when those 25 walks are factored in, and I believe that said 33,
Okay, all
36
set to go.
strikeouts, something like that.
Stepping in for the Mariners, Jake Fraley.
Veteran plus the batting difficulty we are looking at today. 95 on a 4-seam, 96 on a 2-seam, slider at 88, circle change at 90, curveball at 81. And he will start off with a 2-seam inside.
Here in September, the last month of the season.
Last full month. Welcome to September. That's right. It's already September. Pretty gross, if you ask me.
In the air, left field.
Unfortunately, that is
Makes the play.
a good timing, but not a great hit. It's okay.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Lewis. 2 for 10 in the series. First offering, and it just misses. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel
Ah,
so
Dratz.
much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of
Okay,
just
that's
looking
not a that's a
out
pretty
the
nice
way
curveball.
so that
I was
you
kind of
can
looking
go
more
to it
inside,
that
but
part. You can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
ooh, he got me with that high cheese.
Blasted it right past him.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ketel Marte stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Grossman should have this one.
Okay, that looked like that was right to him. So that's a pretty quick up and down there.
2-3 go to Mariners.
Not a great start,
Now
but
the Tigers get their first
kind of how it tends to work.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
As far as our pitcher, we have Justice Sheffield. 26 starts with a 9-9 record, a shade under 4 ERA at 3.99, 169 noise .1 innings, 199 hits, 4 walks as a 120 whip, and a number of strikeouts. We don't have super high strikeout ratings just because of how the difficulty was started. We don't have a lot of guys that have a ton of like swing and miss stuff, but
Victor Reyes takes a strike as he leads things off. Up the middle, Frazier picks it up over to first.
Got him.
And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Robbie Grossman.
That one's in there, 0-1. On the ground, Crawford picks it up on the run, throw to first.
couple of nice plays defensively here.
Batting third,
These are the kind of games I like to see already. Both teams just willing to hit.
the 2.
Let's rifle through this. Somebody gets a 1-0 win, and we're in under an hour.
Hitless at 4 at bats yesterday. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lewis on the move to his right, grabs it on the run, and that is that.
That is a quick
In
inning.
order go the Tigers, scoreless after 1.
Henniger, Toro, O'Keefe coming up.
Now batting Mitch Haniger, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Mitch Haniger.
Manning back to work.
Oh, that's a bad swing. Happy with that circle change. Ugh.
And he deals. Ball 1 there.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but
DP.
the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Oh, God, he keeps going with that off-speed stuff. They look so good, and then just...
umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part.
Slider outside for the strikeout.
And 1 out now.
Not off to a good start here. That's, I think, 2 strikeouts already.
And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the 1-0. And that one is in
That's
for a
fine.
strike. 1 down, base is empty.
Oh, got under that one.
Field, Candelario settles under this one, snags it for the 2nd out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ryan O'Keefe takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Base
Okay,
hit,
that's a hit. Kind of a weird one, but that'll work.
and that keeps the inning going.
Batting 7. The
Here's
second
Adam
baseman,
Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Badu sizes this one up. Nice grab on the run. And that is the inning. Mariners lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
That was maybe the best piece of contact we've had so far.
Welcome back. And now it's Jonathan Scope.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman.
The line to kick the pitch.
Go.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
We had one of those in the top of the 2nd. We give up one in the bottom of the 2nd.
The last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch.
No
just
big
shot it
deal.
through the infield.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. First offering is
That
fouled
is not what I want to see. Gross.
Next offering.
Wow, that is a generous call. Oh my goodness.
See some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Rolled over to third. Reaches on the backhand, but it's through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and 2nd with nobody out.
Do I have the wrong players in the wrong position? Oh my God, I do. Oh no. I do. I have I should have been Key Brian Hayes.
And a pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3.
I have, my God, I can't believe I did that. I saw Brian O'Keefe came up and I went, oh, he must be catching today. He is not. He is
Willie Castro.
not.
7 in the series so far. First offering.
When can I make substitutions? Like right now? Because I definitely...
Come on. Key Brian Hayes. now in the game as he takes over third.
Now playing third base.
No score.
Okay, hold on. Now I need to figure out Fraley, Lewis, Haniger, Hayes, Crawford. Bam, bam. Okay, all right. everything is fine now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to third.
And that is exactly why I wanted him in that scenario.
No score.
Thank God I made that decision.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Here comes a pitch. That's hard hit on the line.
Damn.
No trouble here. Puts it
Damn.
away for the out.
Just a little too inside. I went with the power swing, got a little hyped, but it was still good timing.
J.P. Crawford.
So it's hard to be too... not that upset about it. That's a bad swing.
Out towards right center
That's a
field.
bad swing.
Reyes turns and moving to his left. 2 down.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. First pitch.
There we go.
and he
That's
just
a good take right there.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Top of the third, no score. Ground ball up the middle.
That is
Chance. Fires
that's
into
impatience getting the best of
the
me.
inning is over. No
That was a
left for
2-1
Seattle.
count at worst, a
Still
3-0
no
count
score.
at best, and yeah, that's bad. We'll have Dom T. Williams back tomorrow. Not that it's Fraley's fault necessarily, but
And now the shortstop, Ryan Kreidler.
Leading up for the Tigers,
I don't know why I decided to say that right there.
And a pitch.
Ryan.
I was just thinking, we haven't used Fraley a lot lately. Been more Dom T. Williams. He'll be good for the
This one high in the air to left center. And there's one down.
Cleveland series.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Eliezer.
Now the catcher
Alfonso.
up to hit, Eliezer Alfonso. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lewis drops steps, heads back on it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for Detroit, Victor Reyes. Grounded out his first time up. Next pitch downstairs.
Oh, just missed.
1-0. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The pitch. On a line, base hit. So 2 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Robbie Grossman. In there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
Got him.
Throw to second. Out.
Got him.
And letting in.
I felt good.
Position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
If this were a direct continuation of my last season, he might win like most improved catcher award, because we are actually being able to get the runners out rather than them just getting it every single time. I would not be surprised if the percentage is like the total inverse.
Back to work. That one the other way, and he
That'll
pulls
work.
up on it. And that's a hit.
Like if they stole correctly like 87.5% of the time last year, I would not be surprised if it was like, okay, they are successfully stealing 12.5% this year. You know what I mean?
He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
It's a nice deep breath, relax, calm down. I mean, I'm perfectly calm, and it's not that big of a deal.
But he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Pitch misses
That's inside.
Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Next offer,
that's fine.
He's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Kicks and fires. That one missed. Pickoff throw. Lewis gets back.
Oh, shit, Miguel Cabrera?
Kicks and deals. And he grounds one to the right side.
That is...
Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe at first as they can't make
wow,
the play.
okay. That is incredibly lucky. I don't think we've seen Miguel Cabrera this whole series.
Toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Ooh, bad swing, bad swing. Bad swing, bad swing. What you gonna do? Swing better next time you throw the ball at you. Oh my God.
And an excellent
Stop.
job keeping it right there.
Might have been able to get with
Lewis
get there
on
with
second. Marte at first with no outs.
Lewis.
And that one gets away at the plate.
I mean, this is a pretty
good job behind the dish.
Pretty bummer at bat here. First one, okay, no big deal. I guess 3-1.
And downstairs.
We're okay. Let him walk you. He's throwing low.
Back to work. 3-2 now.
Oh,
Swing and a ball
no.
Up. Candelario.
Oh, that is heinous.
He's got it.
Oh, my God.
RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Toro stands in now.
That.
That one inside.
Oh, that hurts.
1 out. Runners at
Fuck.
first and second.
I committed low, and it was...
There's a 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand batter waits. And it's fouled away. That one hit to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging for third. The relay.
The third baseman.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
I still think I was going to be able to do that much with it.
And a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that below the inner.
Oh.
And we are still
No,
scoreless.
no, not that. Fuck. I mean...
Back here in Detroit, now it's Robbie Grossman.
Leading up for the
Line to
Tigers,
the pitch.
the right fielder, Robbie
This to third.
Grossman.
Hayes to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting.
And next up for the
The left
Tigers,
fielder.
Akil Baddoo.
Baddoo.
First pitch
Ugh.
doesn't find the zone.
Gross.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The batter,
Here's the
7.
second baseman, Jonathan
baseman,
Scope. 7th
Jonathan.
right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Check swing, but he went too far. Going wide.
I mean, he didn't really go too far. That was a strike.
In the air, right field. That's a hit. And that extends the inning.
That's frustrating.
Now batting.
Down the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Candelario.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. This ball's chopped to the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is the inning. Tigers leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Adam Frazier.
Leading off for Seattle. The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The right-hander back to work. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's Tom Murphy. First pitch just misses. And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Bad swing. Come on.
The pitch. It's
Oh
softly
no,
on the
that was an
ground to
even
third.
worse swing.
Beats the second out there. How about that?
Veteran plus is just too hard for me.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P.
We're not getting the
Crawford.
mistakes that I kind of rely on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. That to right. Grossman moving under this one and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Miguel
Leading
Cabrera.
off for the Tigers.
Yesterday when that jumped up, I was pretty worried about it.
The wind of the pitch. And,
And we have the difficulty in the pitching knocked up as well, so we could be heading for a rough series against the Cleveland Guardians because of those two things.
And Cabrera is retired.
I'm not trying to give myself any sort of excuses, but like the difference in the way I pitch between Legend and Legend Plus, I'm sure is well documented 130 whatever games into this.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Lewis throws to second, tag, and he's in there.
He really wasn't out?
Get to that thing and get it
Really?
because he's going to come barrel around.
Wow.
He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Right. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground to third. 2 away now.
I thought we had him, honestly.
So 2 down now, and here is Eliezer Alfonso, the switch hitter batting right. That one ripped, pulls up, and it drops for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run.
That sucks.
Yeah,
That
goes
sucks.
out of the way with just one swing.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in.
Wow, I did not even hear it.
Great jump.
Didn't even hear it.
It wasn't even close. Alfonso at second with 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Legend Plus.
Into left center for a base hit. Alfonso rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS.
It immediately.
Might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Immediately, it's already decreased it.
Strike 1.
I don't think Legend Plus is fun. I think that Legend is right where it feels good. I give up some hits,
Runner at second,
but I still feel like I don't know. There's just something about the way Legend Plus plays. It's like we've held them hitless, or like
and that is that.
it's the first major league hit is like with 2 outs. Like, come on.
Tigers 2 and the Mariners nothing.
Like, it's testing you. Can you get out of a 2-out jam? And it's like, well, you're not really letting me, so no.
And welcome back. And now it's going to be Jake Fraley.
Leading off for Seattle, the left fielder.
Man, back to work.
The windows, like it's the pitching window seems much more wily. The pitches drop more if it's off. And, yeah. Oh well.
Right-hander kick steals. And takes low for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jacob Barnes getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Right through
Yeah,
there.
froze me on that one.
Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The commentary is correct in this case. I was looking for something off speed. I was not looking fastball, and it's just kind of how it goes.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ooh.
0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check on the runner.
He's not throwing the mistakes up that I'm looking for.
The 1-1. That one to first. Cabrera tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Part of the order, 3-4-5. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fires to first on the run. One away, bottom of the 6th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Schoop.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Several 0-2 counts in this one. This guy out there has just been attacking the hitters. Really good job so far.
That one blasted deep to right, back there. And forget it.
See, that's where it's like, okay, that's fine. It's okay. It sucks to give up a solo home run or whatever, but like that's where Legend Plus feels good, or Legend, excuse me, feels good, is where it's like, okay, like I threw a pitch that he expected. You give up some runs every once in a while, but it doesn't feel quite as cheap. There's something about Legend Plus that I hate.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on.
I mean, that sinker
Here's
is
the third
not,
baseman,
like they're saying, not a
Jeimer
bad,
Candelario.
pitch, not a bad location.
In there for strike
That was
one.
maybe not a great pitch.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now
2 outs, base is empty.
first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. And that's in there for strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The next offer
Ooh,
misses.
just missed.
And 1-1.
Just
Well, the good
missed.
thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
I may have actually been able to throw that to first and get an out.
I'll tell you, and it's such a good feeling when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one down the line. Fires across the diamond.
All right, so the long ball, we get bit by it. Jonathan Scope.
It's now 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter,
Leading off for the
Mitch
Mariners.
Haniger.
They are still, this pitcher is still in.
That's inside. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
That
Baduda
sucks.
makes the play.
That
There's no way.
sucks.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Abraham Toro up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. That misses off the outside
Damn,
edge.
I thought we might have something going with Haniger right there.
Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Oof.
2-1 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air to left center.
I don't think that's enough. Damn it.
Baduda puts it away, and there are 2 down.
It's just not my day at the plate, I guess. I'm not trying to, throw in the towel or whatever, but it's a little frustrating. This guy is just not giving me... It's not giving me the mistakes. It's not giving me the high...
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It really looks like
He's pitching more in the low part of the zone, which I typically struggle with.
Fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in the dirt.
It's not like we're seeing a circle change or a curveball. It's just a hanger that I can crush.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now the count is even.
He's also exhausted. He has no energy left, so his pitches are going to get wilder and wilder.
Swing and a miss.
And that makes it... that's okay.
It's a
That's all
1-2-3
right.
inning. Mariners are down in order. Trailing this one 3-0. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Ryan Kreidler.
Leading up
Pitch.
for the Tigers. A shortstop.
On the ground, out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. So digging in, Eliezer Alfonso. That one's in there, 0-1. Next pitch is popped up, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next,
And up next for Detroit, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes.
Pitch misses
Damn.
inside, and that's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough. Because
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
There was no audio that time again.
Time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Haniger fires it to the plate. He beats it safe, and they lead by 4.
That does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
And now here is Akil Baddoo in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by it.
Runner takes off, and he grounds one back up the middle. Throw over to Toro. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Giving up a lot of contact. They're finding the holes in the defense. I mean, we had a play at the plate. It just kind of, the ball wasn't as perfectly thrown as it could have been. It was a smidge late that I let go of the button, so it missed that golden piece in the middle.
Distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the
He's
leadoff.
still out on the mound.
Good at bat out of him right here.
First offering misses the mark. Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Barnes up and throwing. Soto, a left-hander, also throwing. Fly ball down the line. Racing, makes the catch. 1 down.
The catcher, number 2.
Ketel Marte, August AL Player of the Month.
Murphy now. Oh, he dropped it. The 0-1. That one missing inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 2-1. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Sends it to first.
Still out anyway.
2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either.
I thought he was out.
Check with their replay guys about a possible challenge. We wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every
He's
game.
still
it
out.
seems, and
He
this
bobbled
was
it
just
and
about as close as it gets.
Nah.
The batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch just misses.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Ripped into right center. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Scope with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And
We were down
that's
4.
Oh, it looks like he got a little greedy right there, going for the...
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Tigers.
Leading up.
I gotta get myself I shouldn't shrug that off. I should have made that with a.
Casey Sadler.
I shouldn't shrug that off in such a who cares way. I got a little greedy. I thought he could maybe make it. Should have just taken a safe double and at least given myself a chance to see what happens next. Realistically, in this game, we probably should be down 2-0. I am not wild about the pitching bump, the difficulty bump in the earlier inning where they scored 2 runs. We were doing perfectly fine up until then, and all of a sudden, oh, Now they're getting hits. Can't seem to figure out why that would be. Oh, it's because you bumped the difficulty. And for no other reason than the difficulty is harder.
On the ground, right side.
They scored runs.
Himself, one gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Difficulty.
The third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jamer Candelario. Little chopper rolls foul. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. And it's 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I got to give myself an opportunity in those situations. Going back to the top of the 8th. No reason to stretch a double into a triple.
Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Mariners leadoff man.
I mean, who knows? I mean, it couldn't have mattered.
First pitch way inside of
Let's just pretend that this is okay. It's 2 outs. Crawford's on second.
And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Oh, nope. Well, didn't matter.
Badu drifts towards it. Hooks it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
This is Kyle Lewis. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Oh.
And that one is lifted in the
way
air.
too aggressive.
Gets under it. Falls it in for the out.
Up next is the out.
And at first, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. And a foul ball left side.
He is not leaving him up in the zone. I'm cheating too high to that side.
Stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. And here it comes. Popped in the air, left side. And that'll do it. The Tigers salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Matt Manning, your player of the game, he gets the win. He pitched a full game shutout, or a complete game shutout, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts. No walks, obviously no runs. Justin Sheffield, 7 innings pitched to give up 11 hits, no strikeouts, no walks, 4 earned. Scope was 3 for 4 with a home run. Victor Reyes was 3 for 4 with a double. Alfonso 1 for 3 with a ribby. Willie Castro 1 for 3 with a double. Crawford was 1 for 3 with a double. Lewis 3 for 4, struck out once. Frazier and O'Keefe both had 1 hit. Frazier was 1 for 3. O'Keefe was 1 for 1. He was incorrectly positioned defensively, so that's why he only has the 1 for 1. This feels like a shower game. I'm a little surprised that it went that poorly for me offensively. Some spots it kind of makes sense. Too aggressive in some aspects of it, but I couldn't. Even the good pieces of contact were still going right to the defenders. Kind of just felt like one of those games. Not super thrilled with the way that the game bumped the difficulty, put me down 2 runs, and then decreased the difficulty almost immediately from a pitching perspective. I've talked about that throughout the season. I don't love the Legend Plus difficulty. We've been shutting them down just fine. We were playing pretty well, giving up a couple of hits here and there, and then all of a sudden now they're starting to pierce it through. 2 of the runs, though, I am okay with. The 1 in the 6th, the 1 in the 7th, the Scope home run. It's a pretty good pitch. It's a little high in the zone, but it's still like off the end of the bat. Not the biggest deal in the world. Not super unhappy with that. The other run that we gave up was high base runner speed with 2 outs. It's gonna happen. We had a pretty good play at the plate. Not that big of a deal. So, I mean, realistically, we probably lose this game 2-0. There were a lot of sliders that I swung at that were outside, that weren't good swings. We got kind of tied up a couple of times, a couple of strikeouts looking, at least one with Fraley that just completely froze me. But even the good contact, like I was saying earlier, went right to a defender. Shower this one off. We'll move on. I didn't think we're not going to hit 100 wins. I can almost guarantee you if we're losing to Detroit 4-0. With good teams coming up. Cleveland, the White Sox, I imagine, will give me some trouble. The Padres, the Braves. This next section could be pretty big. I talked a lot about it coming out of the All-Star break where we played Houston twice, Yankees twice, the Los Angeles series and the Texas series were in there. This could be a big portion of that as well as we continue through. The first of the month. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, there's one. We won the first 2. We're 2-4 on the first of the month, which is not a good record. Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. We'll move on. Nothing to be upset about. Nothing to be angry about. A little disappointed in my performance, but that's all right. It's going to happen every once in a while. You're going to get shut out, and we have those games a lot where good contact goes unrewarded. Cal Quantrill, he will be on the mound. He is 8-8 with a 3.97 ERA. He'll be pitching for the Guardians in Cleveland, start of a 3-game set. Robbie Ray, he's 14-6, 2.37 ERA. As the 80-55 Mariners pack their bags and travel to Cleveland for a 3-game set. We're 6-4 in our last 10. The Astros, by virtue of us losing, they gain half a game. We will see Cleveland, and then we will head home to face the White Sox for a set of 3 before a day off. So we'll see how this series goes. The last one was brutal. The only 2 wins we had were 5-4 wins, walk-off wins, 1 in the 9th, 1 in the 13th. Really rough games in games 1 and 3. We blew a 4-run lead at one point. This was not a series I was happy with, even though we came out of it even. I am not looking forward to seeing this team again, but we will see them tomorrow. So if you'd like to see that game, please scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow. Good sports. Go Mariners.